What's going on, traders? It's your boy Marv, the man, the myth, the professor, coming at you with another episode of my day trading recap. Another good day for me. Keeps this June intact and walking in the right direction. As always, let's go ahead and get right to it and start with the market. So let me share my screen. And here we have a daily on the Dow. And here's what we see here. The Dow, remember it started sliding last week. And let's see, let me pull a line up. Here's our first pivot. Oh, come here, line. There you go. Here is our first pivot area right there. Don't move. I got some glitching. It's all good right there. Okay, and so as we can see, it's testing the first pivot, right? And so we want to see what it's going to do. Okay, we want to see what it's going to do. It's fine. Here's the deal. It's got to get strong. It's got to get back up here. It's got to beat this number here for us to think that things can keep going. And then it's got to beat this other one over here. So we still got some time. The SPY should look exactly the same. Let me go ahead and jump at it. It usually looks bad. There we go. Okay, again, same. Here's that little pivot area that it's got to be. Really, you can actually go to here. So we just kind of got to let it play out. Okay, we just got to let it play out. Can't rush this. Just got to let it be what it is. Okay, traders, so what was my first trade? What was I looking at today? I had about 5 stocks on the pre-market watch list. I ended up trading, I think, 3 of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about those that we traded. All right, so let me first share my screen. Okay, here we go. Here was the game plan. BBI, game plan stock is moving on pre-trial news. Has a first buy at 226. So let's go. We're looking at the 15-minute time frame. We know what I do. I'm always looking for stocks that are moving. Okay, this was a mover pre-market, and I can see here that it had a buy area. The first buy was at 227. I put the order in at basically 230. And it had a second buy area that you would have to see on the 5 or 3-minute chart at the 205 area. So I actually traded this stock twice. Okay. So I'm going to go over both trades. Let me drop down to the 3-minute time frame. The first one was right here at 230, and we can see this thing came down. Okay, it tagged me in. It went deeper than I would have liked. Okay, but it ended up right here at the 240 range. So you get this at 230, right? And I knew. So here's how I played this one. I was looking to get. I got at 230. I was looking for basically 240 on this one. So I was looking for 5%. I knew what I was looking for based on the 3-minute chart. How I do that's a little more, not that it's more strategy, it's a little more involved than I got enough time to talk about here. But when I post my school, people can learn from it there. Okay. But anyhow, I got this one. So this was the first play for me. And then we'll just talk about it now. It came down here, as we can see, to 205. This was a quick one, okay? At this point, I was looking for it to go here back to 20. I got in right here on this candle at 205. It was weak, okay? When I saw that it couldn't get past 12, couldn't get past 12, I think I got out maybe at 10, to some. It was a very small trade, but the key on this one was that I had the ability to recognize, and you can learn this from watching level 2 or just simply watching price action. When something shows you over and over again that was moving, that it can't get over a certain number, it's going to spill out. It's going to drop. So it's within your best interest to get out. So that's what I did. I got out because it showed me that it just wasn't ready. It wasn't ready to bounce no more. And I'm glad I made that decision, because at least I cut what could have been a loser and took a small win. And that's always better. Hey, they say you can go broke taking a profit, and I agree with that. Okay. My next stock that we're going to talk about is NETE, N-E-T-E. Let me share my screen with you, my friends. And here we go. NETE. All right. I forgot to write the game plan, whatever the news was. But here we go. First buy area is right here at 1067. I did not take this, and I'll tell you why. At 1067, there was the price action was perfect, but this stock halted. I think it dropped down to like, it halted like maybe at like, I don't know, let's just say $11. And because it halted there was no way that I can trust it. It halts going down. I didn't know where it was going to open back up, so I took my order off the table because that was too scary for me. But I said, okay. If you see, let's go ahead and drop down to the 3-minute. I had two areas that I was looking at, which was the wick of this, okay, to the body of this, okay. No. The body of this to the top of these wicks. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Okay, so basically between $9.50 and $9. So what I did is I put an order in for $9.10. Okay, and so this one came into my area on this candle here, right? And it basically hovered for a little bit. It ran up to $10, which all I was looking for at that point was anywhere between 3 and 5%. And we can see that that was done. Okay, you get it at $9.10, it runs back up to $10. You had a winning trade. Okay, and that's exactly what happened. And I'm very excited that that happened for me. And it just worked out. And that's just kind of, that's how it goes. Wait, yeah, right here. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so that's how it goes. Every once in a while, it just kind of worked out. So those were 3 of the plays that I took so far. All 3 of them won. Last stock we're going to talk about, I think, is HGSH, some kind of Chinese company, real estate company, if I recall correctly. I'm going to share my screen, and here we go. There it is. Game plan stocks moving. Not sure on the news, but at this point, it has a first buy at 160, but it's too close and has a second buy at 116. So this was too close. Look, it opened. Here was the first buy off of this candle here. Okay, and this pivot here, right, and it opened. Actually, it dropped below. It dropped below, and so I was looking. Oh, sorry, I apologize. 160. Here it is. This was the candle that I was looking at buying right here, right? And essentially, look at the open. It opened right here. It was too close. I couldn't. I don't know how to trade that. I don't. You might, but I don't. And so I didn't. And but what I did is I watched it. It kind of bounced. And I said, oh, okay, this one got some potential now. And so I was willing to catch it right here where the move started the first time, which was at 143. So I got in at 143, and this basically came in and it went to 150. I actually didn't get out in time, and so I had to suffer through this where it dropped through. And what I end up doing is I exited this trade. I got in at 143. I made it a break-even trade for 2 reasons. 1, because I already had messed it up. 2, it dropped lower than I wanted. And so 3, I didn't get fully filled. And when I don't get fully filled, I cut the trade. So I was lollygagging. I think I was making my kids something. My son wanted something to eat, and I was grabbing them something and didn't cancel the orders. Usually when I walk away from the computer, I cancel the orders. For whatever reason, I didn't. And so, yeah, I got out of that pretty quick. And I'm okay with that. It was cool. It was just a wash. So, I think I actually put the order for 142 and it jumped 142 to 144, and I got executed 144. So I was like, hey, I actually made a penny. Cool. Didn't matter because I didn't get a full fill. So I just, I'm okay with that. So basically, 4 trades, 3 wins, and a wash, so to speak. And you can really call it a win because I made a penny, but I can't call it a win because I didn't have the full fill that I was looking for to even, eat off of that penny, so to speak. So, hey, man, that was my day. And again, it's just more of the same, man. I'm almost getting bored with myself, but I'm okay with this boredom. If my boredom is winning 2 to 3, sometimes even 5 trades a day, not taking losses and just being focused on what I do, that's a good boredom, and I apologize, man. I'm not like some kind of flashy trader who does all kind of crazy things and shows you money and all. I just want to teach people who are interested on how to become independent day traders that focus on penny stocks. And I just want to show people you can make money consistently, man, if you just got a system that works and you stick to the script. And that's all I do. I'm like in and out. I keep telling you, I'm in and out. I'm in and out of penny stocks, and I do one thing, but I do it extremely well. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow with another recap. Let's just keep the days rolling, man. Let's just keep piling this money. Let's stack it up. Success, prosperity, man. When you do that all the time, the money get high, and it get high, and it get high. Let's do things that you never thought you could do before. So anyhow, I'll see y'all next time, man. Y'all stay on top.